Sadness. I want to tell you about an important thing. That it's sadness. Because it's very important to know what that's make and what that's mean. Because I see around me a lot of sad people that cannot change his emotion or their emotion. What do you think that sadness means firstly? Let's think about this meaning of sadness. Sadness is an emotional pain associated with or characterized by feelings of disappointment, loss, despair, cry of helplessness, disappointment, and sorrow. An individual experience sadness may become quiet or lethargic, withdraw themselves from others. Crying can be an indication of sadness. To cry, very, very cry, it's an indication of sadness. But there are a lot of people that want to be alone, to cry, and they say, I want to die, I prefer to die or to live this miserable life, because they had a lot of problems. In this world, everyone is going to be sad one day. It's very normal, because we're going to have a very difficult moment that's going to make us sad, very, very sad. But we don't have to make attention at this moment. You have to think about what you love, what that's make you happy. Don't cry. Don't say, I want to die, I prefer to die. Someone is going to kill me. I want that someone kill me. Why you say that? Children, teenager or adults, everyone is crying, everyone is sad. Everyone has had a very difficult moment, but we had not to cry, because it's not going to help you anymore. But you have to go to do a lot of efforts to be happy. And when you ask, how can I be happy? You had to follow or to think about the answer by yourself, and not by the other. There are some times that it's very hard to live, and sometimes that we cannot forget it. And this makes us sad. We are in this life a lot to be happy. Why don't you try to change yourself? Why don't you try to change yourself and do what you want to be happy? Ask this question for yourself and try to find the answer by yourself. Because you're going to cry, yes. It's very normal to cry, but it's not going to help you anymore. You have to do efforts. You have to think about the good moments. Because we had a very difficult moment in our life that we cannot forget. We are very angry, because when we see the other, we say, why the other are very happy? Why I cannot be happy like him? Why? Just because the other follow himself and do a lot of effort to be happy, and he thinks about what he wants, not like you. You're just crying and think about what you didn't like. How can you think that you're going to be happy if you pass all your time in crying? How? Ask this question yourself. But when we say, please, help me, I cannot live like that. I cannot. These are very difficult moments. Because when you are angry, you cry and you say, I'm not going to live like this, and we can kill yourself, and it's very bad. But I can't change myself. You just have to ask yourself, why I am sad. You're not sad like that. I'm sad, but I don't know why. It's not an answer. When you're going to find an answer, and a very important one, you can do all things that can change this. Think about what you like, what you love, and choose yourself, your own self, and never follow the other to have a good life. Because you're going to be sure that the other follow himself to have a good life. So if you want to be happy, if you want to have a good life, you have to follow yourself. You have to do all the things that you want, and don't make attention what the other said. Because you're not like him. you're not going to think like him. Please, don't don't cry like that because it's not going to help you. But do efforts, do everything so that you're going to be happy. And these are words that can help you a little bit to get smile. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. A million words will not bring you back. I know because I tried. Neither will a million tears. I know because I cried. Things change and friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. But we can stop it, of course, if we call ourselves. Breathing is hard. When you cry so much, it makes you realize that breathing is hard. You cannot protect yourself from sadness without protecting yourself from happiness. People keep telling me that life goes on, but to me that's the saddest part. Sadness.